Today, I want to let us know, at least give us a peek of what is going on in the Iranian side. Are the Iranian people in support of this war? Are they afraid as much as we are? Of course they are. But do they like the current regime? Do they really like what Israel is doing in their country? We're going to know all of this. But first, I want to let you guys know the latest news is that Israel eliminated Iran's top military replacement commander, Ali Shatmani. My source is from Castro Nkume, who wrote breaking: Israel just eliminated Iran's replacement war chief inside Tehran. Ali Shatmani stepped in after the last commander was taken out. Now he's gone too. Israel eliminated Iran's top military leadership in just a matter of 5 days. And also from Castro Nkume, Iranian ballistic missile truck launchers. So all the people you're seeing here on the screen, they've all been eliminated. These are the people launching the ballistics that we receive here in Israel. So I got this video from I24 News. It's an Israeli news, even though this is the English version, so that foreigners, people like you watching me right now, because there's a Hebrew version, so this is the English station, so that foreigners, people who do not understand Hebrew, could also have access to the same information the Israelis are having with the I24 News, the Hebrew version, so you can also be able to know and follow up what's going on. So I got this this news from I24 News on their Facebook page of an Iranian really explaining how they feel and what their thoughts about this war is. Guys, please let's listen to it together.
What is life like right now for civilians inside Iran? We have seen videos of people desperately trying to get out of Tehran. There are reports of gas and food supplies running low. Well, earlier we spoke exclusively to a young man and a young woman who live in Tehran, and for their safety, we have disguised their voices.
درود بر شما. من در تهران، در مرکز تهران زندگی میکنم. مردم خوشحالن از این جنگی که شروع شده و امیدوارن که با کمک ارتش اسرائیل اتفاقات خوبی رقم بزنن. برای مقاومت جمهوری اسلامی هیچگاه مردم ایران اولویت نبودن و یک سپر دفاعی بودن اون گروگان 47 سال اینجوری بوده. الان دیگه داره برمیگرده و مردم ایران به کمک اسرائیل دست بالا کرده. پیام من به مردم اسرائیل اینه که ما دو ملت دولت کهن هستیم، تمدن ساختیم، باید بتوانیم این لکه سیاهی که از سال 1979 شروع شده رو پاک کنیم و این پرانتزش رو ببندیم و آینده پر از صلح و رفاه و آزادی رو برای خود درست کنیم. به امروز آینده ایران جانب اسرائیل. من در تهران زندگی میکنم. اوضاع خیلی به هم ریخته است. آدم‌ها هم خوشحالن هم خیلی ناراحتن. خوشحالن از اینکه شاید یه اتفاقی برای کشورشون میفته و از اون حالت خارج بشن که یک آلترناتیوی باشه بتونه حمایت کنه از کشور. از طرف ناراحتن، میترسن شاید بدتر از همه بشه چون نمیدونن برای چه اتفاقی بیفته. اما میشه گفت خیلی خوشحالن به خاطر اتفاقاتی که میشن وقت افتاده و خیلی از آدم ها به سازه عملی که باید میرسونن همین چند سال آدمای عادی رو همه رو کشتن به خاطر یک تظاهرات. خیلی میشه گفت خوشحالن از این قضیه.
There you go, two ordinary civilians living in Tehran talking to I24 News and telling us about their hopes and their fears as this war continues. Well,
all right, so you guys watched that as much as I did, and I know a lot of people might still be claiming that this is fake, that it is AI generated, and of course it is propaganda. The last resident talked about protest, that Iranian government or the I don't know, the leadership that is in power right now were buying and killing civilians just for protesting. First of all, let's go to that. Here it says on YouTube, all this information, like I said, I always put my sources out so you can also go verify for yourselves, and you can find this on YouTube. Iran's death sentence to pop star for blasphemy sends shock waves. This was 4 months ago. Here it says Iran hands down death sentences to protesters as nationwide solidarity. This was 2 years ago. Here it says Iran sentences 3 more protesters to death row 2 years ago. It says Iran sentences 3 more protesters 2 years ago. You know, the news is massive about death sentences being handed over to Iranians for protesting against the government. Now, if you for a second think that the voice recordings you heard, the complaints, or what those 2 residents of Iran said is all false, now put yourself in the situation we are right now in Nigeria, the situation with the Fulani herdsmen and Boko Haram. Let's say our government cannot do anything to curb all these mines and all these insurgencies in the north, and Israel, for example, decides to come to our aid, or America decides to come to our aid. They know the locations where these guys are, and using their fighter jet, they decide to descend and hammer these people. Tell me, the people of these regions, if all Nigerians will not be happy that this is happening, that an extra government or an extra country will come to help, if all Nigerians will not be happy, but would you tell me that the people of those cities that these things are affecting on the day, they will not praise, they will not thank, and they will not want to support the other countries that try to help them? So this is what is happening here. So you might think that it's not all Iranians that are in support of this, but I think that these 2 people that spoke out, that gave had this interview with I-24 News, I think either they were in direct happenings of those that were sentenced to fine. So at the end of the day, just like they said, they are happy, and at the same time they are sad. Happy that the regime might finally collapse and people will be free in Iran, but sad that it might escalate and it might get worse and worse. So anyways, just like we always say, we prefer peace to war, say no to war. All right, our heart should also go out to the innocent residents and people of Iran who, of course, like we heard in the recordings, are in support of what Israel is doing. As our lives here in Israel matters, as our lives wherever we are on this planet matters, the lives of the innocent citizens in Iran also matter. So we should also pray for them. It's your boy, the Crackhead, wishing you all a wonderful day. Bye for now.